Back to the phones we go. Good morning, Bob Sokoler, Louisville Real Estate Show, News Radio 840 WHAS. Hello.
Hi, Bob. This is Matt.
Yeah.
So here's my brief issue. I bought a house that I absolutely love. However, but somewhere between the walkthrough of the last day before closing and the home inspection, an underground spring made itself obvious. So here's the deal. I'm hearing a steady trickle of water. Actually, it's not a trickle. It's a steady stream of water just underneath the concrete floor into the basement floor drain. This floor drain dumps directly into my sump pump, and then about every 3 to 4 minutes, that sump pump is kicking on to empty out the sump. So here's the problem. I have an underground spring running underneath of my house, and I don't know what to do. The number one question is, should this have been disclosed to me upon buying the house? I did talk to the neighbors. They did confirm that there is, in fact, an underground spring in the area, and in fact, it used to run under their house, and just because we had this monsoon of rain just came through here not too long ago, the water stream apparently has shifted, and now it's running under my house, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I feel your pain. So there are a lot of things in this question. Where do we start?
I think where we start is it just started under his house. There are streams, there's underground water everywhere you're at. The question is, how deep is it down? At least that's my understanding. I also understand there's a lot of oil underneath us, no matter where we go. But if he says it was the most recent rain that might have shifted this underground stream, then I don't see where there's a disclosure issue. The reason being, there would have to be a pre-printed clause on every single seller's disclosure saying there's underground
my
water
neighbors
somewhere.
had one, so I got to tell you about it.
How would he know? And if it just started, the previous owners wouldn't have heard their sump pump kicking on.
Is it a bit fortuitous that this happened just the shift of the stream from rain?
I don't know that they do that. I'm not a geologist.
Yeah, no, I know, and nor do I play one on TV, but I'm just thinking, so our inspectors, guys, is there something we should know at this point? Could Matt go back on his inspectors who may have missed it? It sounds, based on what Chuck's saying, no. There's nobody who's responsible.
I would say no. From what he's describing, it sounds like the underground stream is underneath the slab. Is that correct? So it's not in the house. So
that's
it's just
what I guess.
going into so that's not something that's even within the scope of home inspection. It's certainly not something an inspector would have seen. I would recommend that at a minimum he get a backup sump pump for now.
Right, I think,
as he tries to figure it out.
Or there's a water sump pump and there's also a battery backup sump pump. You can search for them online, folks. If you are scared about power going off, your sump pump breaking, something like that, secondary sump pumps, whether it's water-powered or a battery backup, are really good investments, especially here in the wet season where we get a lot of rain. And they'll fit into sump pump, what are they called? The Crocs. Yeah.